If orange is the new black and 40 is the new 30, then I say that coffee houses are the new gay bars. They're where we go to partake of our favorite beverage, hang out, and sometimes hook up.
So, did you make it to the lab before the close?
Oh, wow. Okay. I feel a little overdressed, but but I like the view.
It's
Um,
laundry day, okay?
okay. I did make it to the lab, but I guess now we wait. So
Oof, 3 days never felt so long.
it's not going to be that bad. You know what? You can use this time to get to know each other better.
You do realize that all this getting to know each other is going to make it virtually impossible to just hook up and move on.
I suppose so. Is that going to be a problem?
Not for me. I wasn't looking for a hookup.
Good. Me neither.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been there, done that, but not in my 20s anymore. And I think I'm ready for,
More.
yeah, more.
So I mean, have you ever had a real boyfriend?
As opposed to what, a flesh jack?
No, no. I mean, I've always been a little curious about those, but no. As opposed to somebody who who you thought was your boyfriend, but it was never really that into you.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that.
I mean, just one, but you don't want to hear about that.
I mean, actually, I kind of do. You know.
I'll try to give you the shortest version possible of it. Um, you don't know this about me, but I come from a broken home, family of divorce. My dad disappeared when I was 11. My mom was an addict. It's a pretty lonely existence. And by the time I reached my early 20s, I was venturing downtown Chicago. And eventually I met this dude who literally had the same life as I did. His dad took off when he was a kid. His mother had problems. And yeah, I never met anybody that I had that much in common with. Problem was, we kind of confused loving each other and caring for each other with romantic love. And we did that for about almost 8 years. And towards the end, we were growing in such different directions, but trying to hold on, that it just got bad, and it didn't work out.
Sorry to hear that.
You are?
Not really. I mean, I guess that just seemed like the polite thing to say.
Honestly, I'm not sorry either. Now I can look back and see that we really weren't compatible. If we had stayed together, we would have been even more miserable than we were towards the end.
It's very wise of you.
So, what about you? Sounds like you've maybe had your heart broken a time or two.
Yeah. So okay, the real boyfriend thing. So well, we met doing, and then don't laugh, but we met doing speed dating.
Never judge.
I know. That this kind of was one of those things where you see it on TV, but you don't ever actually think people do it. And I was like, well, this could be a bucket list thing. Let me go do it.
Yeah.
And he was the last one in the line, and there was just this great connection. And we talked about things that didn't talk about with anybody else in the lineup. It was all superficial stuff, like what do you do, and versus like what do you like, what do you live for. And so we connected, and we actually started dating right away after that, and did a lot of those things that we said that we talked about that night. Just didn't talk about it, but did it, and bonded so much over that. Definitely fell in love. But after some time, there was just this sort of like, it was slow at first. These slow little small accusations, I guess, like, how come you're working late tonight? Who's this new number in your phone? And things that at the time seemed like a little jealousy, so you could kind of laugh it off. But then they kept growing and getting stronger. And then Then the accusations became worse, and I'm thinking like, wait, am I cheating on him? Because like it felt weird. Like I'm like, am I going crazy here? Like the accusations just became more and more and stronger and stronger. But maybe because it's like it happened slowly, it wasn't just one big moment until it was, and then it kind of led to a really big argument, and then come to find out, he had to admit that he was the one who was cheating. And I guess the whole time it was just, I don't know, deflection or, projecting. It's hard. I don't know, but it just, that one hit kind of hard because it felt like all those things that we did and loved to do together and all that connection and bonding we had, how much of that was real versus like how much of it wasn't real or based off of lies. And so that one was kind of screws with the head a little bit, kind of messes with you, so I'm really trying to, I don't know, trying to do my best to like not be on guard and defensive, but I don't think that I've made it this far in life without acquiring just at least some baggage.
We all have baggage. I think the trick is to keep it small and light. Never anything more than you could stuff into an overhead bin.
I'm really struggling not to feel like you are just too good to be true. That cynical side of me, it's like waiting for that other shoe to drop. Like, like you're already married, or are you voted for Trump?
No, not married, and no, didn't vote for Trump.
Okay, then what is it then, right? I mean, do you somewhere in that house own some creepy ceramic doll collection where no matter where you stand in the room, their eyes are just gazed upon you?
Wow, you really have been on some bad dates.
I have, yeah.
In the efforts of full disclosure, I did deal with a bout of, let's call it manorexia as a teen, but got help, bounced back. No addictions, no meth, didn't inherit that from the parents, so that's good. And definitely no creepy ceramic dolls anywhere in this house.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear about all those things.
Here's the thing, you already know the biggest marks against me.
I do.
Yeah, they're right there in my profile. 35, actor.
Really? And that's the worst of it.
Oh, come on. I've got plenty of annoying flaws, but I got to save some type of a surprise for when we actually meet in person.
No, you still want to do that even after you've discovered how deeply cynical I am.
It's not that deep, or you wouldn't be so open about it. And yeah, I can't wait to see you face to face. In fact, I'm going to swear off self-abuse until we can actually be together.
Wow. Okay. Well, what if one of us tests positive for COVID? I mean, that could be weeks that you're waiting.
Ooh, okay. Hadn't thought of that. I wanted to make a grand gesture, but I'm not insane, okay?
You know what? I'm gonna join you. Because it's assuming that we can see each other in a few days, of course, but it'll it's gonna heighten the anticipation.
See, that's the type of dirty talk that I can get into.
Wait, I didn't say anything.
It was the way you said it. Very sexy.
Wow, this is gonna be a long 3 days, especially with you shirtless like that.